Hi, I'm Erin Zettle. I'm a Family Literacy Center board member and a licensed attorney in the state of Michigan. We are creating these informational videos to help inform students about certain legal issues. This legal advice is very general advice. It isn't addressing any specific legal problem. It's also valid as of March 2024. Laws change all the time. So what do you do if someone is texting you and they're threatening self-harm or threatening suicide? Do you have to respond? Should you respond? What if this person does this all the time and you know it's actually just for attention, but you're not 100% sure and you don't want to make a mistake? So first of all, there is not a Good Samaritan law in the state of Michigan. So if someone threatens suicide in a text to you, you can literally put your phone down and walk away. And if they later commit suicide, there is no legal responsibility for you. If there is a legal responsibility, if there is a duty to report, you'll be told upon your employment. Like for instance, if you're a teacher or if you're a social worker or a doctor, if you have a duty to report to the authorities threats of self-harm or child abuse or anything like that, you'll know. But if you've got a mom and she's got mental health issues and you're doing really well and she's not doing well and she's constantly blowing up your phone with, I just want to end it, I'm going to drink myself to death, I'm going to take all these pills, and you just can't anymore, what's your legal responsibility? You don't actually have one. What can you do? You can call 911. You can call 911 and say, my mom is texting me these threats of self-harm and I don't know what to do about it. Can someone go do a welfare check? That's perfectly fine. You can call the non-emergency line. You don't have to call 911 if you don't think it's an emergency. You can call the non-emergency line and you can say, this is what's happening and I'd like her to stop. You can go to a police department and you can say, this is what's happening and I'd like her to stop. You can also block her number for a little while. These are all okay responses. Now, if someone's threatening suicide or self-harm and you think it's really going to happen, I absolutely recommend that you dial 911 and that you tell them what's happening, because there are trained professionals who are out there who can go and assist in a situation that may be outside of what you're actually able to handle. Because we as people think we can handle way more than we actually can. A survey was done of grown men, and 68% of grown men thought that they could wrestle an alligator and win. And I can guarantee you that out of 100 men that I know, 68 of them cannot wrestle an alligator and win. So you can't necessarily wrestle this alligator and win, and it's okay to ask for help. It's also okay to recognize that maybe this isn't an actual suicide threat, that this is someone who is crying out for attention, crying out for help, has a mental illness, is having a rough time, can't have someone else do well without trying to drag them down. Could be a million reasons. All of those things are valid reasons for you to put the phone down and ask someone else to intervene and help. You don't have to be the one that does it. So, wrapping up, another standard lawyer disclaimer. This isn't specific legal advice, but if you do have a legal problem, please consult an attorney. A lot of lawyers have free consultations.